Kev, I've been interviewing you for a wee while now, here in New Zealand, and then you've been fighting in Australia, but something's different today.
Yeah, we've made it finally.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
you
good
got
news.
the big news this morning, eh?
Yeah. So yeah, huge. Just did the announcement this morning. I'm finally in the UFC, and so yeah, that's a great news. We've been working on it for a while. My management team has been trying to get me in the UFC for a long time, and yeah, we're finally in there. So it feels good. To be honest, I don't really think about it right now. I'm happy, but I just need to get the job done, then I'll be very happy. So yeah.
It hadn't been just a straight plain run into it, has it? Because you had a couple of hiccups along the way, and
Yeah. Last year we were very, very close of getting signed, and I lost a split decision in a fight back in Australia, and that postponed everything in a sense. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful it happened because I believe everything happened for a reason. And when I lost this fight, in my mind I was like, all right, well, now it's time to show everyone that I'm the best in the country, and it will happen again. And I took 3 matchups, the 3 hardest matchups I could have. Literally, the first fight I fought a light heavyweight guy, which is 2 weight class above mine. I won. Then I took the number 1 middleweight for the Hex title. I won. And then I took the number 1 welterweight title in Australia, and I won again in a great fashion. And now there's no doubts. The UFC is interested, and they took me, and yeah, I'll be fighting in Sydney, so it was about time.
brilliant, mate. And what can the fans expect to see from you in the UFC?
Well, I think my style is interesting in a sense, and I bring a mix of knowledge and skills because of my background, coming from a grappling background at first, with judo, so quite very impressive takedowns and stuff like that. And been training in CKB for like 4 years now, so like obviously pretty good striking and good distance management and stuff like that. And I like being aggressive. I like using my elbows a lot, knees, and yeah, so a mix of skills. So you can see a mix of skills.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was 4 years. I knew it was a long time.
Yeah. Came here the first time in January 2019, just for a training camp for a few weeks. Really loved it. Felt very welcome with the team, and really loved the team. Came back again a few months later, and did the official move January 2020. So before the world got crazy with COVID. And yeah, stayed here since, and kept working hard, and kept believing in myself, believing in my team, and yeah, like that's funny because 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I wrote my goals down, and the first goal was to win my pro debut back in the day, back like a few years ago, 5 years ago, and the midterm goal was to be in the UFC by 2023. And yeah, we are end of 2023 now, and I have a long-term goals in 5 years' time too, which will be like 10 years since I wrote it down, and yeah, I'm on the way to get it.
So it's been a planned and steady climb to where you are so far, but you've still got mountains to climb in your eyes.
Oh man, for me, like that's why like I'm happy, but I'm not like overexcited because I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I know that's just a good news along the way, but that's just the beginning in my head. And that's just the beginning. Like being in the UFC is good, but now I need to show everyone why I'm in the UFC, and I can beat all those guys. And I already know it, 100%. I already know it, but that's not about what I know. That's about like showing everyone.
If you had a chance to tell your folks back home, or is it middle of the night over there, or what?
Yeah. So they don't know yet. I've just checked my phone, and I have like heaps of messages, but mostly from those guys from this part of the world. And yeah, I will call my family obviously as soon as they get up, but they'll probably see it. My brother knows. He was not sleeping, so he knows. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting, man. They know I do a lot of sacrifice. I live like 30 hours flight away from home. See my family once every year if I'm lucky, and that those kind of sacrifices sometimes I wonder why I'm doing it, and when I have news like that, now I understand why I'm doing it, you know. So, yeah, they will be very happy for me for sure.
Well,
Thank
you weren't the only one that knew you were going to get in there. We all knew too.
Yeah,
So,
thank you,
but I'm just so happy when I come in and found out the news this morning. So,
Thank you, Tim. Thank you
all
so
the best, mate.
Yeah,
I
thank
know
you so
you'll
much.
do us proud.
Yeah, I sure will. I sure will.
Good on
Thank
you.
brother.
Fantastic.
Yeah.